All right, so let's go ahead and get into some phone Rebel goodness for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, we've already talked about the regular phone Rebel Gen 5. We've already talked about the frosted phone Rebel Gen 5. We talked about Gen 5. We talked about the Flex series, the Carbon Edition. I think we haven't spoke about the frosted Flex, I don't think. But anyways, today, shout out to Phone Rebel for sending these out to me, man. We have the Gen 5 Crystal editions for the 15 Pro Max. And as you know, they do come in two different colorways with two kind of different configurations. So one, you have the straight clear version, which is going to be clear all around, not even any matte sides or anything like that. And this will have the silver camera ring hardware. So this is the first time that we are going to be taking a look at the silver camera ring hardware. And we also have the clear. This is going to be straight clear backs, no frosted, anything like that. We have the clear back with the basic color aluminum. So this is going to be the basic color that comes on the Phone Rebel Gen 5s, like you get them straight from the factory, straight from the Phone Rebel website, Amazon website, basically the standard configuration. So we're going to set this one to the side. We will take a look at this to see how that does look on the phone. But for right now, let's go ahead and check out the all clear version, because I'm going to be real with you. I'm not sure if I have ever talked about the all clear version. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know what it is that the Gen 5 has to offer, but let's just go ahead and run through some of the specs, because somebody might be clicking on this video for the very first time and they may want to know about it. So let's go ahead and see it. So you see it says it has super grip, CNC lens, anti-shock, strong MagSafe magnet, scratch protected, because that's real big when we're talking about clear cases, because you already know some clear cases out there just scratch if you look at it the wrong damn way. So it's good that they say it is scratch protected, easy swipe in all directions. You already know when it comes to Phone Rebel, raised corners, UV stable, and it comes with a 2.75D screen protector. Now, yes, I already unboxed this. Yes, I have already looked at it. I've already checked it out. So we're going to throw everything to the side and we're going to see as it comes out the box. Now, just like it says, it does come with the 2.75D Phone Rebel screen protector. So love to see cases include screen protectors. I do feel like that's a good look. If you don't got one, man, you get it all in one package, screen protector and the case, and you are good to go. But let's go ahead and take a look at this Crystal Phone Rebel with that nice silver aluminum hardware. So as you can see right here, it's going to be straight clear, transparent, crystal clear, hence the crystal name when it comes from Phone Rebel. You do get that little white magnet as you see right there. You get a little Rebel branding right there. You kind of feel it. Can you feel it anywhere? Kind of etched in if you look at it on the inside. On the top of it, you're going to get more Rebel branding here. On the sides, just like Phone Rebel does, it gives you these grips that goes all the way around it. Interchangeable buttons. Once again, this is going to be the silver hardware that you can also go out there and buy separately if you want the silver hardware, either for your frosted or your airmed fiber Gen 5. And the same thing with the buttons. Of course, these are interchangeable and you can pop them off, and you have your cutouts on the bottom. And you already know we got to talk about that Type-C port, because it's a little bit tight, Phone Rebel. You need to open that thing up, if you know what I'm talking about, man. So let me go ahead and get the scale and let's see how much this Phone Rebel Crystal weighs. And just the case itself, we're going to be looking at 46 grams. Let's go ahead and grab the 15 Pro Max. Let's slide it in. All right, nice hard fit. You already know when it comes to Phone Rebel and how it does. 282 grams with the Phone Rebel Gen 5 Crystal with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let me go ahead and get my lens and let me wipe it off and make sure we can get as clean as possible. You already know when it comes to these clear cases, those things can be all smudgy and scratchy, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So this is definitely going to be one, if you want to show off the color of that iPhone, you want to show everybody that you have the new model, you got the blue titanium, you have the natural titanium, you can show it off, man. And even you can see the sides of it on a little bit on the sides, and it doesn't give you that shiny because it's the 15 Pro Max and you do have that titanium. So let's go ahead and step around it. On the top side, once again, it's closed. You get that little Phone Rebel. Here it is going to be on that left side buttons. Nice and tactile, not terrible. You know what I mean? I feel like they're a little bit more tactile on the regular version, but maybe I'm tripping. Flipping it over on the bottom, you see your cutouts are good. Just like I stated before, Phone Rebel, when it comes to the Gen 6, I'm assuming that's going to be called, you're going to have to open this up. Some Type-C cables work just fine, but there are a lot of them that doesn't work. You have to force it in there, and I don't really want my cable being forced in to where it starts to bow this little area out right here. So Phone Rebel definitely need to fix this when it comes to the Gen 6 version. Buttons up and down, they feel a lot more tactile. volume up and down, and the action button feel way better than the power button in my opinion, but it's still not bad at all. And when you flip it over on the back, you can see once again that silver hardware with that natural titanium. Looking at that camera protection, it is protected. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the lay on the tail protection. Now if you don't know anything about Phone Rebel, it does have the 4 raised corners all the way around. That's really going to protect it if you drop it on the ground. So you already know when you put it down on the table or something like this, man, it's not going to be on that screen, so you will be protected and you don't have to worry about this. And you already know when it comes to Phone Rebel, man, they are bringing the drop protection. I'm sure you've seen all the drop tests. I'm not sure if I've seen a lot of drop tests with the clear version, because I don't think this has all of the shock absorption technology. It's kind of something like the Phone Rebel Gen 5 does, that you can see right there in the corners. But I think you'll still be just fine with normal everyday drops. I feel like this will not be an issue. So even with that tempered glass screen protector on, you have all of those 4 feet that will keep you protected. Now, how does this case fit on the phone? This is going to be Phone Rebel, so you already know they're bringing that fit. You don't have to think about the fit when it comes to Phone Rebel. Starting off on the sides, as you can see, there's basically no pull at all as it comes to the side. When it gets to the button, you get a little bit of pull, but there's nothing to be worried about. It is a very tight fitting case, top and bottom, very, very snug. And when you're talking about snapping this thing in, she's up there with authority. You're not getting this case off unless you actually want to snag it and take it off. So great fit, very tight, does not pull away from the edges. It's a Phone Rebel fit. We all know Phone Rebel cases fit amazingly well. It is no different when it comes to this one. How does it feel in your hands? Of course, it's giving you that grip. I know some people said, some people, you say you're not a big fan of the grip, but I feel like this is light years better than what we got with the old Gen 4 and 3s, and those were amazing. And I always say it added more grip. So when it comes to a clear case, the thing about that is a lot of clear cases, you're not getting any grip. It's good to see that you will get some grip when it comes to the sides. So holding it is going to feel real good in your hand. I really don't think it feels too sharp, because Phone Rebel did an amazing job of rounding these corners off. As in thickness, it's basically going to add the same thickness as your Phone Rebel. All of these kind of add, not bulky, not super thin, but I'll kind of give it medium type-ish, look, not protection. I do think it protects well, but I think when it comes to thickness, it gives it kind of like a medium-ish feel. Now, when it comes to the back of it, it does say it is scratch resistant. So let's get something like this knife, for example. Now, I'm not even sure what this is all made of. I'm not an EDC specialist out there, but say you had something just in your phone, in your pocket, and you're just rubbing it against it like this, and let me wipe it off and let me get my cloth. You know what I mean? So if you got something like that just rubbing up against it, I'm not seeing any scratches at all. So I think this will do pretty good when you're talking about light things brushing against it. Now, if you put this in your pocket over and over again with your keys or something like that, I mean, you to expect something to happen. But when you're brushing up against something, I'm not feeling no etching going on with it. It isn't leaving any marks at all. So I think that's for little quick little things. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I can take this knife and really get to it, but quick little marks and different things like that, it seems to not leave anything behind. And this also has anti-yellowing technology. Now, when it comes to the sides, I almost would be more concerned about the sides, because anytime you get any flexible type clear material, that will tend to yellow. But the back being this hard type material, I don't think you have to worry about any yellowing characteristics out there. But I would like to keep an eye on the edges to see how they do over time. Now, let's go ahead and get over to that MagSafe, because there's different things that I do want to talk about when it comes to this MagSafe. So the first things first, let me go ahead and bring the actual base over here and let me drop it down on MagSafe. Now, as you can see, it works just fine with MagSafe. Now, is it going to pick up this base? Here's the thing. It does not pick up this base. Now, it almost wants to pick it up, but it doesn't quite pick it up. Now, this is something that I do want to show you, because I want everybody to be very clear. Yes, Phone Rebel does have strong magnets, but they do differ with the material of the case. Now, let me go ahead and bring all 3 of them over here, as you can see right here. Now, when it comes to the regular Phone Rebel Gen 5, this is going to be the regular, the OG. This thing can pick up this base without even a phone in it. This magnet is very strong on the original Phone Rebel Gen 5. Very strong magnet. Let's move it over to the frosted version, as you can see right here. Now, with a frosted pick it up, Not at all. It will not pick this case up. It will not pick that base. So it depends on the material that you have on the back. It definitely changes the MagSafe strength. And let's go ahead and check out the brand new crystal that we have right here. Dropping it down, you can see it kind of wants to pick it up. This is a little bit stronger. So the magnetic strength in these goes as follows. It's going to be regular Gen 5, your crystal, and then your frosted. For somebody out there who just, you might want to know those details, that's basically how it goes on the hierarchy of the magnetic strength. All right. I feel like I sound like a real scientist there talking about this stuff right quick. So let's go ahead and test out the accessories for people out there who might run a MagSafe wallet. You will be just fine with the MagSafe wallet, because when you start to use MagSafe accessories, then you'll start to realize that this strength is just fine and what you need when it comes to your everyday protection. So it's just going to be fine and dandy right there. And I'm doing this type of material because this is kind of the motion that's going to be moving in your wallet, taking it in and out your pocket, different things like that. That wallet is not coming off. But y'all, I know what y'all came for. Y'all came for the Mag Shake test because y'all trying to see what I can break up in this damn studio. And let's go ahead and do the Mag Shake. Ooh. All right. As you can see, it takes a bunch, and I was intentionally trying to throw that bad boy off. This magnet is no joke. Once again, this is an exaggeration of a test because nobody is out there going to be shaking this thing like an absolute madman. But that just shows you it has very good magnetic strength, because I had to shake very hard to throw that Anchor 622 up off of this thing. But that's going to be it, man. This is going to be the Phone Rebel Crystal series for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. If you're looking for a clear case, you want to show off the color of that phone, I feel like this is going to be an amazing option because you get a very tight fit, you get nice and strong magnets, you get nice buttons that you can customize. You can switch these up. You can even pop the natural titanium hardware into this, and it would, I think, match the iPhone 15 Pro Max just a little bit better with the natural titanium hardware. And you get a clear case that has grips on the side. That's something that you're not going to find out there in a clear case. And it has anti-yellowing technology, and also you get into protection when it comes to Phone Rebel cases. So that's basically going to be the Phone Rebel lineup. You're going to have the Crystal series, you're going to have the Frosted series, and you're going to have the Aramid Fiber series right here. But real quick, let me go ahead and pop the other one on so you can see what it looks like. And this is just going to be the one that I'm normally used to when it comes to the Crystal series. And let me go ahead and show you guys what's going on with this one. As you can see, this one's going to be the black version with the black sides. Once again, this is going to be a very shiny size when it comes to the black, but you're going to get your standard aluminum buttons, which is not a bad color. On here, you can see that you do get some of that shock absorption material. So let's see if the MagSafe strength maybe changes any bit when it comes to this. It's about the same. It's about on par with the other Crystal series. So this is basically how it's going to look. This will probably go a lot better when it comes to your black titanium, but I wanted to throw it up here so you can check it out. $44.95 over on Phone Rebel's website, might be on Amazon. Make sure you go out there and check them out down below. But if you want to check out the other editions of the Gen 5, the Frosted and the Aramid Fiber versions, I'll pop both of those videos right here. Choose your poison on which one you want to look at.